Oh, fuck. What's happening, skaters? So, while I'm waiting for my park to dry off, I wanted to have a little discussion about wheels. Because there's a lot of companies coming out with all different types of wheels and different technologies, and the prices just keep going
up, up, and away.
So if you're trying to actually find the kind of wheel that you want, you can waste a lot of money trying out really expensive wheels. The first wheels that I tried when I started getting back into skating were these dual durometers from OJ. I started seeing reviews about them online, and basically everyone was talking about how cool they are because of how hard they are. Softer wheels like these 88 durometers are really great for gripping, but they don't allow for as much sliding as harder wheels do. And that doesn't mean that you can't necessarily do things like power slides or blunt slides with wheels like this, but these will just kind of grip a little bit harder, and the harder wheels will have a much easier time sliding. So I got these OJ dual durometer wheels, and I started getting into listening to different skaters and listening to them talk about like what motivates them to skate. And one thing that a skater named Andy Anderson said that really stood out to me was, you know, when you can make a skateboard do something like that you pictured in your head, then like that's like the magic of skating. So with that in mind, I started thinking about things that I had here at the skate park that like, oh, maybe I could do something unique with the board that I have. I started practicing doing 180s up onto the box, but I realized that because the wheels were so hard, I was actually having a hard time like landing correctly on a 180. The problem I was having was that the box is really slick. It's like a slick plastic. And so when you land a 180, if you land correctly, do the full turn, you kind of spin and I would fall backwards. So what I figured I would do was kind of only turn at a 45-degree angle, so go like forward and then sideways, and kind of just power slide the rest of the turn, and that was how I was able to land the trick. So I was thinking like, oh, it would be kind of cool like when I'm learning how to blunt slide that I could blunt the side of the box and it would be like a super low ledge for me to learn how to blunt slide. But then I thought, oh shit, these wheels are super slick. I could like power slide across it. And once I landed that first power slide, it was like, oh, yeah, now I get it. Like I get what Andy Anderson meant, but like that's like where it connected with me, and so that's where I landed with these wheels. Oh, fuck. I went to pick up this new board from Mojo's. He actually recommended these wheels, these Powell-Peralta rat wheels, and they're 88 durometer, which is much softer than the 101. But you know what? I thought, you know, I'm getting back into skating. I'm not exactly sure what I want. Let's give these softer wheels a try. So when my World Industries board broke, I decided for an experiment I would put the OJs back on this Andy Anderson board. And when I put them on and then I got on the board, it was like, oh, I love this. So I think I'm sticking with the OJs. They really fit the style of skating that I like to do. It makes the board like really unsuitable for just cruising around, so I wouldn't recommend like putting these on like a cruising board. But if you're skating like a park or a place with like a cool mani pad or something like that, these wheels I would definitely recommend. And you know, once you figure out what you like, just stick with it, man. Like it, you know, it's cool to try out new things, but like people are coming out with new things all the time and you can waste a lot of money that way. So anyways, the park's starting to dry up now, so I'm gonna start skating and I'll see you in the next one. Later, skaters.